Amazing. Vicky, you mentioned something very important. You were married to possibly the biggest Latin American star in the history of pro wrestling, Eddie Guerrero.
Hmm.
There have been many stories told about Eddie. I've spoken recently with Chavo, Kurt Angle, among many others, that spoke extremely positive about Eddie inside the pro wrestling industry. But you were married to Eduardo Gori Guerrero, the human being, the person, the person that easily gets mad, that's passionate about life, that was a father, that was a husband. How was living with Eduardo Gori Guerrero, the human being, during 15 years?
Gosh, how long do you have to talk? Let's see.
As
um,
much
you
as you
know,
want, ma'am.
you know, um, being married to Eddie, of course, I saw another side to him. And the fans got to know him as this wonderful entertainer for the crowds, and he loved performing for the fans. But being at home with him, he was still a perfectionist. He still cared so much about work, even though he was home with me and the kids. Uh, and he's very quiet and kind of isolated from the world because he just wanted to come home and just kind of have his downtime. But Eddie was a prankster. He loved to eat junk food on his cheat days. He was a very loving man and a great father and a son. And so, for all these qualities, I'm writing my autobiography, and I have a lot to say about Eddie that no one got to hear my side of, living with Eddie. And through his demons and struggles, he just reinvented himself from learning how to conquer those demons. And he was the old Eddie that I got to know from 15 years ago. So I got to see the Eddie I dated, married to him, struggling through demons, and then reinventing himself, being clean and sober. It was like this whole circle of life. And, when he passed away, it wasn't fair because Eddie was one of the few that wanted to work on his life and make things right and make amends to people that he had hurt. And so his story is going to last forever. And the people that love him and are influenced by him, I carry that in my heart every day because he has quite the story and the love of this industry. And so that's something I'm very proud to talk about. And his friends that talk about Eddie are just, they're incredible family to me. And so any story that I hear or funny thing, it's meant a lot to me and the girls.